Hi everybody. It's after Fanime now. It's the beginning of June, and I thought I would make a post-con video. This is mostly going to be about like my haul though, because this year I got quite a few things. Mainly because since I'm still kind of new to Tokusatsu and Sentai and Kamen Rider and stuff, and I never realized that Fanime had a lot of Toku stuff that they sell, like some of the vendors do. Because last year at Fanime I wasn't really into it, so I never noticed it until this year, because I wasn't into it at the time last year. So I got a whole bunch of little Tokusatsu stuff, like Kamen Rider and Sentai things. So yeah, some of the stuff I got at the swap meet because it was really cheap, and it just I felt so lucky. And some of the stuff I just got in the dealer's hall because it was also cheap and stuff, and so I'm going to show what I bought at Fanime. So first I'm going to show off stuff I got at the swap meet. One of the things I got was a great ball. It was only a couple bucks. I think it was $1.02 or something. But I was like, oh, I need this for because I'm gonna be doing a female Pokemon trainer cosplay from Black and White. So I need some props, and I thought, why not get a great ball for that? So, and I also got this Zorua plushie at the swap meet, and I love Zorua. I don't have him actually in the game yet, because you have to have another Pokemon to get it, and I don't have that Pokemon, but hopefully, I can get one someday so I can finally get Zorua, because he's really cute, and I love Fox Pokemon. So yeah, other things I got at the swap meet were Kamen Rider plushies. I got them both for $3 total, which was amazing, because the seller had quite a few Kamen Rider plushies. She didn't have any Den-O ones, though. I was sad because I love Den-O, and I really want the Den-O plush and the Momotaro's plush because they're so cute, and I just need those plushies. But she didn't have them, and I was like, oh well, I'll get a couple anyway. So I got Ryuki because, well, she didn't really have that many Heisei plushies. So, I snagged Ryuki because I have been interested in watching Ryuki, kind of. I actually just recently started it, and it's okay so far. But yeah, and it's a really cute plush. And I got V3 because, well, he needed some loving. I mean, I know he's shedding a lot of paint, but I've been repainting him, and it's not turning out that bad, so. And plus this one's really cute. I couldn't leave him sitting there. He actually kind of started shedding during the con. He was in better condition when I bought him, but he just kept shedding, so sad. But he'll be better soon, don't worry. Let's see, anything else I got at the swap meet? Oh! I got the Miku Nendoroid at the swap meet because originally the Miku Nendoroid, originally Nendoroids go for 50-ish or 40-ish, but this one was only 30. And she was still in her box because I have the box right here. So it's not like she was just laying there unboxed or anything. But yeah, she was still mint in box and everything for 30, and I'm I'm not letting that pass up because I've been wanting this Nendoroid for a few years now. And I'm I don't know if I wanted to spend 60 on her, so I couldn't let her just slip away. So I had to get the Miku figure. Nendoroid. Isn't she cute? I think that's all I got at the swap meet. I don't remember. Oh, I also got some Doremi figures because they were only $2 or something. But they're so cute, and I love that series. I've been watching it recently, and it's adorable, and I'm kind of obsessed with it right now. So I had to get those figures because they're really cute, and I'm Doremi figures, when will you see those again? Because yeah. I think that's about all. I also got a couple Pinky Street figures. They were only $1, so I couldn't pass that up because I still like Pinky Street. I still replay the game sometimes. So yeah, that's about all I got this swap meet. So things I got. Oh wait, I also got these at the swap meet. Den-O Climax version and Zeronos Vega form. So yeah. I almost forgot about these. It's yeah, I got these to swap meet too, because Den-O figures, I love Den-O. Oh, I got this there. I got so much stuff to swap meet, I'm telling you. I got this platform version, platform form, whatever, Den-O. he was in like one of those boxes you don't know which figure it is. So I ended up getting this one because it was still unopened, and I'm like, oh, why the heck not? It's done now. No matter what figure it is, I'll love it. So it ended up being the platform version. I'm like, oh, it's so cute. So yeah, now I'm pretty sure it's all I got at Swap Meet. I know, most of my stuff is from Swap Meet because it was so cheap, so it's like, you know. Anyways, okay, now I think we can probably move on to, you know, what I got during vendors and stuff. So, one of the things is this Momotaro's figure, because I am like, I can't describe my love for Momotaro's. I'm sorry, I just cannot describe it, but I could not let this figure pass up, because, I mean, anything I see Momotaro's, I will have to get it, that I can get, because, like, I love Momotaro so much. Seriously. He's, like, one of my favorite things ever right now. But yeah, I love this figure. It's just adorable and beautiful. And he even came with a wool sword, which is so cute. I think that's the cutest thing ever. But yeah, I love Momotaro so much. Which is why I need that Momotaro's plush, because I need everything Momotaro's. I mean, seriously. Okay, other things I got at the Swap Meet. I got the Maji Ranger key set. I mean, not Swap Meet, vendors. Sorry. I got the, Maji Ranger key set. The rest of them are back there. I didn't want to mess up my little arranged keys over there, so I just picked up a couple from the shelf. But yeah, I love Maji Ranger. It's my, it's the second Sentai series I finished, and I've only finished 2 so far, which is Gokaiger and Maji Ranger, but I loved Maji Ranger. Oh my god, I loved it so much. And my favorite would be Makito, Maji Green, FYI. But yeah, I saw the Maji Ranger key set, and I'm like, I want to get that set so bad, so I had to, because I love Maji Ranger, like I said. Yeah. Other things I got at the vendors, my first Figuarts figure. I don't know if I said that right, but it's SH Figuarts. Whatever. I don't know how to pronounce it correctly, but yeah. I got Gokai Blue because they did not have Gokai Red. They never seemed to have Gokai Red. But they had Gokai Blue, and I couldn't let him pass because, you know, I was able to get him. So I'm like, I'm getting that Gokai Blue figure no matter what. So I remember I saw him at SAC-Anime, but at the time, you know, I couldn't get him, so I was sad. I'm like, sad? I couldn't get him. So finally, I have him. And I'm so happy because I love Joe, Gokai Blue. I ship Marvelous and Joe so much. So when I get Gokai Red, these two are going to be, you know, close to each other at all times. I swear. So yeah. I love this figure so much. I love posing him and everything and how much he can pose. It's like, so cool. Okay, let's see. Oh, couple other things. I remember I was like walking around the dealer's hall and like, you know, I was just looking around and all of a sudden I see K-pop albums like laying on a table and I'm like, no way. There is not someone who is selling all these K-pop albums. I just went crazy. I started fangirling over left and right. I was like just staring at the table looking at all the albums and I was like, oh my god, oh my god. And then lo and behold, I see this laying there. Teen Top's first album that recently came out like a few months ago. And I'm like, oh my god, finally I can get this beautiful thing because I have been wanting to own this album. It's their first ever full-length album, you know. How can I not have it in physical copy? Because, I mean, you know, I've been waiting so long for them to actually release a full album. I remember I was like waiting forever and ever, it felt like, for Teen Top to release a full album. Because they always had mini albums and like singles, and I'm like, when are they going to give us a full-length one? And you know, they finally did. And I love this album to death. All the songs are amazing. Right now, I'm addicted to So Sweet because it's really, really catchy and like it's a dance-like song, you know, so you can just like get up and dance to it, and I love that song. I also love the singles, of course, I Wanna Love and Miss Right, but So Sweet is my addiction right now. Also, I saw something else, and this shouldn't be a surprise to you, but I got Taeyong Solar International album. I know I have like it in another form, but like it's like I think the other one I have is like the promotional copy or something, because it doesn't like, it's not like this, it's like shaped like a normal CD. And it doesn't like come with all the stuff this one does, because this one has a DVD in it and the other one doesn't, so I couldn't just let that sit there. I mean, knowing how much of a die-hard Taeyong fan I am, I had to get it, so, you know, shoot me for being a die-hard Taeyong fan. So, anyways, that's about it. So, I know Fanime was interesting this year. I guess I should talk about the con itself for a little bit, since I have time, I guess. But this year, I actually did not go to the masquerade, nor was I in it. I was going to be in it with a couple others. We had a skit plan and everything. But the thing is, we were going to be doing a Kyoryuger skit, and you know that's airing right now in Japan. The reason why we couldn't do it was because we needed background music for it, and the music we were going to use isn't released on a CD yet, or like a soundtrack, because, you know, usually Sentai, they release soundtracks, but not till like later on. So they don't have it released yet, because, you know, Kyoryuger is still fairly new. So that's why we weren't able to do it, so we have our reasons. So this year I ended up going to the black and white ball instead, because I went to it a little bit last year, but like, I wasn't at it that long last year, and I wanted to go to it again this year. So that's what I did instead of the masquerade. So yeah, it was interesting, although they were being really strict about like heels and stuff, but I was wearing boots with no heels, so I had no problem. But my friends had problems with it, so I felt really bad for them, and I wish they could have gone. I wasn't there all too long though, so, you know, I left it kind of early, because I'm like, this is not as much fun without all your friends there, so I wasn't there for too long. But yeah, I think the highlight of my Fanime was the Tokusatsu gathering, because it was amazing. There were like more people at the gathering than I thought there was gonna be, because like a lot like kept showing up later. Like there was a few of us at the beginning, but then like later on, as time passed by the gathering, like more people showed up. And then it just went into this big group, and I'm like, oh my god, this is beautiful. It was absolutely the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. All these Tokusatsu cosplayers just, you know, crammed into one space. It's like the best thing ever that could ever happen. But yeah, it was the best experience ever. And with my Kyoryuger group, I felt so amazing in that group, because like we did the samba like that they do before they transform. And then, like, we did our whole roll call thing, and, like, after that, they all clapped for us. I was like, this is the best feeling I've ever felt at Fanime ever, because, oh my god, that was such an awesome feeling, having them clap for us after we did the whole samba and roll call thing. It's like, they were probably like, oh my god, a Kyoryuger group, we never thought this would happen. It was just an amazing feeling to have. I will never forget that moment. It was just the highlight, I think. That and Music Fest, because I finally ran into like my best friend from high school after a while, and it was really nice to hang out with her again. And we went to Music Fest together, and it was a lot of fun. And we had so much fun. Such a good time we had. And I'm thankful that we got to hang out again. So it was really awesome. So yeah, but that was pretty much, you know, the highlights. Friday was pretty good too. I had my marvelous photo shoot that night, and it went well. So yeah, that basically sums up my anime, pretty much. The highlights after all. So yeah, I guess I will talk to you all later, and yeah, I know I haven't made videos much recently, but I haven't had much to like talk about. So I will see you all later.